All right, are we back? I mean, here for the first time if you're watching the VODs. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Dan. He made it back, yes. Okay. For anyone clicking on the VOD, we were trying to do RimWorld and Nether couldn't hang. So we're gonna do Ani now, and we restarted for you nice people, so you better like it. Blueprints expanded required. Okay, we gotta restart. Not that we're using blueprints expanded at the moment. So I had thoughts on this playthrough, but I think our main thing is to just keep exploring space. There were things I wanted to do on the main planet, but we'll just see how things roll. Don't tell you what to do. No refresh even needed. Awesome. Thank you guys for being awesome. I'm honestly not even sure why I'm so tired. Like, I should not be this sleepy. Yeah, I think the core run just broke me. Just it completely broke me. I was just like, nope, nope, nope. It wasn't that late. I went to bed shortly after midnight. That's like usually what time I go to bed. Okay, you're fully decked out. Alright, sounds good, Dan. We are here. Okay, so the USS Tachyon is sorted out pretty well. Does anybody on planet need stuff? We did take on another dupe, right? We took Rowan. Oh, right, and Rowan was going to be our impromptu deal with stuff for the geotuning. How you doing, Rowan? Are you good? You good, buddy? You know what? We can actually like let Rowan out of the cave. Yep. Copy settings, paste settings. All right. Rowan and everybody else is officially allowed out of the base. I think did we fix his priorities? Then we're going to go back to the spaceship. I guess operating and researching first, because that will keep that thing. Leofar usually does that job, but oh right, we were almost vacuumed out last time. All right, let's oh, yeah. We're over here doing stuff. Forgot about that. Okay, so the plan was to tame the iron volcanoes. God, that was a plan, huh? How much iron do we have? 13 tons. So probably a good idea to do this. We have a iron volcano here, but we're not like... I mean, we've got iron ore, 1.3 kilotons. Should probably tame the iron volcanoes. And there's plenty of ice here. We could move all of the ice into the volcanoes and then just remove the water. Okay, so this is a decision that has to be made. All right, so I'm thinking. Granite, yeah, granite. So 2, 3, 4. Okay, welcome back, Dan. Now you guys said we only need 1 turbine to tame the iron volcano. I mean, theoretically, the plan is to tame the iron volcanoes. Theoretically. Okay, so then we need... We need a sweeper. I mean, we kind of need the iron volcanoes. I mean, we don't actually need the iron volcanoes, do we? I kind of do just want to take off and go get other materials. It's a hard call. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it'll take us that long to tame them. Alright, how fast can we put together volcano tamers? I'm actually pretty quick at volcano tamers. Let's see how quick we can slap something together. Oh, the vroom. And then we would need an aqua tuner. Now, I'm trusting you guys that we only need 1 of these steam turbines. I will throw 2 steam turbines on most things just to be sure. But you guys said we only need 1, so... Then we would need... Do we run the heavy watt into it? Or do we put a transformer on top? I feel like the transformer on top is a lot quicker. Enjoy your lurk, Aya. We like it better when you're enjoying yourself. I would enjoy a nice cup of hot chocolate. Anybody got some hot chocolate? What if we take this out to here, do this, put a little bit of oil down here. And then how are we dealing? I mean, this is all just going to vacuum itself out anyway, right? Also, how are we going to get power out here? Coal, that's right. For now. Well, I mean, the volcanoes will power everything eventually, but I mean, for like vacuuming things out, we do have coal, so we can just burn some coal to get power out of here. Okay, I got this. Let's get one of these things, and it doesn't matter as long as it's not on a volcano itself. Let's go with right there. Yeah, we brought like 100 tons of coal. We made like a whole bunch of rad pills, but yeah, let's use coal. That's a good good interim power source. We're gonna put you down. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put a couple of these down. Yeah, because we have plenty of wolframite. I want to sweep out the polluted ice and all of that. So let's get that built. Liquid lock. We do have petroleum and... Petroleum and crude, right? Aqua tuner here, that goes there. Where are we going to get polluted water from? We could just use regular water, I suppose. We don't have to run the thing super cold, right? Yeah, but that'll take a long time to fill up a cooling loop, won't it? Four iron volcanoes? In theory? But yeah, we're throwing together a quick iron volcano style here. Yeah, I would think so. Actually, we don't need that. I can literally see the polluted ice. Yeah, this should go reasonably quickly. You know what, just to be sure, let's do that. Yeah, this shouldn't take too long. I mean, just for the amount of space we have there, we could almost just put down a second one just in case. Nah, you guys said we only need one. Right. Just make sure I don't destroy things again. course, Nether did none of the prep to actually take water out of the place. Which really isn't that hard, honestly. We're just gonna go... We'll do it as an overflow. That way we make sure our toilets continue to have water. I love this rocket. You didn't have to press F5? That's awesome. Now let's not do the same thing backwards this time. So I know that was super important info everyone wanted to know. Well, definitely. Of course we did. No. Let's not make you out of aluminum. Well, actually, yeah, no, let's not make that out of aluminum. Okay, and then... No more and then. Rail system. I'm just going to be super safe and make the whole thing out of steel. And I'm not going to go crazy trying to make it perfect. Okay, so that will go... I mean, we're not going to make it out of steel anywhere except in there. That'll go there, and then past that to, like, there, I'm going to say. Yeah. Like, I don't want to waste materials because we have a lot of wolframite, but... Oh, right. That's not how I'm doing this. Right. Let's see if Nether can get this right. If we can get this right, we can just copy-paste this whole freaking design. That's a big if, apparently, though, because I obviously don't understand how space works. Got an idea. You, sir, will go there. You will continue on and go up like that. You can get blooped. Oh, wait. We learned from Leo on this one, right? This can just go straight through there. Because this output will take priority. And this won't see that input because it only sees that output. So that should travel straight through there. And more or less this functions as its own bridge. Right? We really don't need to make all of these out of steel, though. Those can be made out of steel. What's the melting point of wolframite? (2,926 degrees). So why are we wasting steel? I mean, yeah, we can make tungsten out of that, but we're gonna find a tungsten volcano out here somewhere, right? And then we need an aqua tuner. And deconstruct that into the ship. Let's relocate that crude oil there. Yeah, we're going to do bullshit locks, because who gives a shit? We're not going to live on this planet. Okay. We do need to vacuum this out, which means we need a coal generator. Wire in here is going to be made out of steel. Aqua tuner is going to go here-ish. No, not, well, yeah. You have to be made out of steel. Input on that side. Or here. Yeah, we're going to go right there for that. I really should have a standardized design by now for these, but, you know, we redo them every time we make one, get a little bit better each time. It's great, it's fantastic, it's wonderful. Okay, shipping rails. We're going to grab the conveyor rail thermosensor. This does not have to be made out of anything crazy. You can be that. You can be that. There, and then liquid pipe thermosensor. There. Except we need... Okay, before the thermosensor goes in, let's put in a thing to vacuum this out. Sure, we can make that out of wolframite. That's fine. Doesn't even need to be a high pressure vent because there's no pressure over here. Heavy watt joint plate out of... Doesn't fucking matter is what it is. So that can be that. Oh, we got wolframite from the planet. Let's just use wolframite. Because we're going to need to connect in using a power transformer anyway. What did we just make? Why? Why do you default to aluminum? Who the hell would ever make a power transformer out of an aluminum? Just make it out of iron, please. Next dormancy in 6.6 cycles. Let's take the output. Through there. And then the input can come down through there. And that's all that needs to be, right? Well, plus an overflow. Just gonna tame this volcano real quick. Yeah, it's always real quick. Ad starting soon. Thank you for patience and support. Oh shit. That can't be. Alright, we need more oil over there. Is anything decent over here? I kept super small ones, but nothing of reasonable size, right? Of course. You know what? Let's just do this the old classic way. With the bottle emptier. So those are each 800 kilos, right? Which is an unnecessary amount. Wait, 816. So it's 3.2 tons. That actually works out to, okay. Don't guesstimate this, Nether. So 3,200 divided by 36 is 88 kilos a tile. As long, yeah, it's fine. I don't care if how well. No, it's not fine. Okay, so 36 times 30 would be 1 ton. So we'll go with 2 tons. Well, not 2 tons. We'll go with 1.6 tons. With 1 ice temp shift plate. Oh, god damn it. They're going to bring the tiny little blobs that I was trying to avoid bringing. Sounds good, game. Sounds real good. You could bridge on there. You, if you're above a bajillion, turn on. Oh yeah, we haven't done that yet. That's a good point. Thank you, Carrie. We did not actually do the thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put you there. Snip, snip. Bridge that way. You go there, and we're gonna make you out of no, we'll just make you out of wolframite. That's fine. Right? That's fine. So here's the problem. The crude oil froze. It does. Okay, so we have a problem. Okay, so that is definitely an issue. Especially since all of this is going to freeze. Aluminum radiant pipe and a liquid lock. No, because that'll overcool that. Hi, Tachyon. Because that'll be connected to the steam room, the one on the inside. Hi, Tango. This is the baby. Hi, baby. We tried to play RimWorld and it didn't work so great. So now we're gonna do some oxygen not included. And I'm not accounting for the fact that the air is negative 98 degrees. How do we deal with this? How do we deal with this? Yeah, that's not going to help us, actually. So either way, we're wasting temperature on, You know what? Let's just dig open this volcano. Who cares if steam gets in here? Like, it'll just create enough heat. Pump is just 50 kilos. What do you mean? Oh, that's a good point. We can't leave the pump though. It needs the thermo sensor there. I mean, we could rearrange it so it doesn't, I suppose, but... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's just do a quick little reconfigure here. There. All right, I gotta check something here real quick. Wolframite is 2926. Steel is 2426. So we don't actually need these to be... Yeah, all this is made out of steel. Or wolframite. Yeah, okay, cool. These need to be made out of steel because it ups their overheat temperature. What is this output at? 25, 26. I mean, if it hits that temperature, everything is cooked anyway, so... What did I make it out of? Gold. We can make that out of gold. There is a cat. Hi, cat. Hello, cat. You're a cat. Hello, sir. Yeah, if we reach the melting point of gold, we've already broken the aqua tuner, the sweeper, and everything else, so it's okay to make the automation wire out of gold. Right? Honestly, it's okay to make everything that's just a melting point item out of something else. Now we can put the pump back in. Do we just make it out of steel? We just make it out of steel in case that thing turns on again. I mean, 0.7 cycles. Now, big problem here is if we run water down here, it's going to freeze in the pipe, isn't it? We'll have them replace that with actual insulated pipe. Carbon. I was like, is that oil? Nope, it's carbon dioxide freezing right out of the air. Alright, so all the gases are out. And if we wanted to, we could break back in because there's 95C oil there. Excellent. It is cool that they added the state change bubbles there. We might have... No, we got this. What temperature? Below 200, I'm going to say. Oh, damn it. We left materials in there. I can't leave materials in the room, guys. Leave no material behind. That is true. Same thing with the steel, huh? Well, I guess we do need to test to make sure this rail system actually works, right? Would you look at that? Oh, do you want to see the inside of the rocket, Flower? This is our rocket. Isn't it beautiful? It's built in our actual save. We strip mined a planet. Now we're taming the volcanoes on it. We have a nature reserve. Great hall, washroom, private bedrooms. We can NG tune the hydrogen generators. It's awesome. Oh, and Odo's here too. Guys, go follow Flower and go follow Odo. They're both wonderful human beings. We love them. I know Odo has been totally deep into Satisfactory. Flower, what have you been getting up to lately? Yeah, we've got our infinite water over here, feeding our submerged spum. We are infinite petroleum over here. We've got a whole bunch of oxalite submerged over here, so we can... Basically, we can just land and refuel our own rocket. New Cogmines patch. Nice. I know you love that game. I've never actually played it. Doesn't seem like something I would play, but I definitely condone enjoying of the things. Alright, so we really need to get battery on this line. This shouldn't be here. Yeah, we strip mined this whole planet in an hour with the 8 dupes we brought. So we're throwing together an iron taming design and we'll copy paste onto these guys. These two are a little close though. We might have to actually put these in there in the same room. I was like, maybe we should just make the whole planet a steam room, and it was brought to my attention that that's a terrible idea for the point of lag and frames and stuff. So that guy's about to become active. Okay, so in theory, what's going to run this whole system is the power from all of the volcanoes, right? Man, I kind of do want to put in some solar, though. Like, I feel like Like, as much as I do love the idea of powering the volcanoes off of the volcanoes, I don't see how... Alright, alright. So you guys explained all this to me, right? But, like, the aqua tuner is 1,200. So if... Oh, my God. We would have to have 2 of the volcanoes providing power for any one of the aqua tuners to run, wouldn't we? So wouldn't it make more sense to have 2 volcanoes? Or two steam turbines? Am I being crazy here? Hi, Tachyon. Hi, buddy. Who's a baby? You're the baby. Look at the fuzzy baby. I love you. I love you. Will you get me a snack? Maybe some peanut butter and an apple? He's such a good boy. Ugh. Or are we just putting down, like, a very large battery bank? Is that the plan? Because I'm not seeing how the math works out here, guys. Yeah, I know we need at least a battery. If you are making one steam room that is wider than the others, you should link all turbines together to put batteries. We're definitely linking them all together. Use the one aqua tuner for all of the volcanoes. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's not unreasonable, because we could just take the output down to this one, then over to this one, and then that comes back up through here. Oh yeah, and that's like Flower said about putting them in the same steam room. These are probably too close to do individual steam rooms, so we can just make this one steam room for these two and stick a bunch, no, maybe not a bunch, but a handful of batteries in there, right? Yes. I mean, this place is going to vacuum out soon. We've only got literally grams in here. It's vacuuming out into space. No, I mean, not soon, but... All right, let's output some water and see what happens. Yeah, because we got some decently hot water, so it's not gonna go immediately. Funny thing is, every time I see the word pipes, I just think pips. know about ethanol evaporation-based steam turbine cooling designs? You were the first one to actually share that on the Discord. And then I believe Redneck just shared a more recent one earlier today. Or last night. We don't have any ethanol with us. I mean, I think we have 20 tons of wood, so we could theoretically make some ethanol. But we'd have to set up a whole thing. Wish you had some ethanol. What happened, Dan? New printables. Right, right. Yay. A builder with building impaired. Absolutely wonderful. We'll shove the slug onto the wild ranch. Thank you. There's no way I'll remember that. Okay, so... Oh, sweet. So more or less we can copy this design minus the aqua tuner. But we need batteries, which are going to go in here. Man, do we just cram all of these in one? Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't we put all of these in a single steam room, right? I mean, we could try to do an individual steam room for this one. I mean, this one kind of makes sense because it's farther away. But we just... Hold on. Yeah. Not even. We could, like... Right? And then the transformer can go in here too, yeah. For the other one you're talking about. Yeah, so we vacuum seal, bring in power over here, run heavy watt wire in here, batteries, transformer, and then run one conductive wire up to this guy, right? Yeah, sounds reasonable. Good job, team. Freaking love you guys. Let's go get cake. Oh yeah, we don't even have to do like a vacuum seal box, do we? Because this will be vacuumed soon enough. Okay, how do I want to access this place? We can even make that smaller and just go like this. It's not like that matters. Right, and yeah, it doesn't even matter because we'll just leave the gas pump in here. Get all the random junk out of here. Because solid carbon dioxide is just going to fuck our game up. And so is polluted ice. We'll take the brine ice out because my brain isn't going to like the idea of there being salt trapped in here. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but that art is almost done for that t-shirt. The cake is alive. I'm relying on Harlow to make it a reality. I am so thankful for all of the community. Like, if it wasn't for this community, I wouldn't have an artist to do art for everything. Sky hooked me up with someone. It's like, yeah, I think you'd get along really well with, I think they go by Harlow. But it doesn't matter. Basically, like, I was worried that when my ex broke up with me, because she did my artwork, that I wasn't going to be able to find someone to do the artwork. And it took me less than 24 hours because of Sky to find someone who could, which was awesome. So now we have artwork. This thing's going to go off in 7.2 cycles. How fast can we do a thing? Oh, we need to be able to get down here. Alright. How much coal do we have? 89 tons. Alright. We'll let you run for a second. I kind of can't wait to get to the next planet and strip mine it. I'm really enjoying this rocket. Whatever planet we run into, basically. I was trying to get to one of the space material planets, but we ran out of tiles to travel and had to land to refuel. And it was like, well, if we're landing here, we might as well strip the planet for resources. I mean, we needed more building material anyway. Now we have 500 tons of granite and 100 and something of wolframite. There, you can stop and pick up another 100 tons of iron. Yes. And install an interplanetary launcher. So that we never have to come back here again. Lindsay is very happy. I don't think I really care about mini pods on, at least on this planet. Something you should know about me, I care very little about actual achievements, and I care a lot about self-imposed achievements. Do I care about mini pods and carnivore and locavore? No. Do I care that I get to get space materials and build a plastic-based sour gas boiler? Yes. You know, like, I'm all about the self-imposed challenge. I have never once done an all achievements run in Ani. Just like, I don't know, just not my jam. I don't play Ani for achievements. I play Ani to build obscene contraptions. Okay, so that gets all of the random garbage ice out of there. So is what I'm seeing the entire planet, or you can take off and land in another spot? No, this is the entire planet that we landed on. The outer planets are very small. Basically like little adventures you can go on to get resources. Did you not finish building the thing? Damn it, I want you there. Actually, can these two... Oh, they can. Good deal. So you two can actually share one of these. Perfect. I mean, do I just leave the aqua tuner in this room because we have it in this room? Sure, why not, right? Yeah, was that yep to the aqua tuner carry? It was yep to the... Okay. And now you guys said only one steam turbine necessary to tame an iron volcano. Does that mean we should put 3 in here just in case they go active at the same time? You know, like a that type of thing? Yeah, okay. Okay, fair. Is that a reasonable location for them? Yeah, sure, why not, right? And you can go there. You can go there. So we need one of these guys, and we need a pump. Wait, maybe not there. Let me put in the actual infrastructure first. That can drop down on there. Power, we need batteries. It doesn't actually have to be smart batteries, right? Because we don't need to trigger anything. So we could, like... Uh, 400, and we've got 16,000. So yeah, that's fine, right? And we'll have to put some crude there. No, because that would transfer heat. Right, that would transfer heat. So we would just put that somewhere else and put like a block there. Just something like that would work. Yeah. But I'd prefer to do it over here, which obviously is annoying because I've already put that there. That doesn't matter, we just need to get the inside built. Okay, we're just going to make things out of wool for my... Oh, that's an awkward spot for that. Oh wait, will you be able to see that? I don't think you'll be able to see that with these here. I mean, let's see if it sees that. 'Cause I like the idea of having a battery bank like that. It just looks cool in my opinion, but it won't. But if I swap this, like so, it will. I like to put the sweeper maximum distance it can be away from the volcano. Oh, we could just... Yeah, we should probably... something. I don't know what I'm doing. It's unnecessary, right? No, fuck that. Usually like to plan better than this, but you know what the funny thing is I got to this planet and I was just like, you know, it's just sad that the first planet we wind up having to land on, of all the things we scanned, is not like a super fun planet. You know what I mean? It's just some like... It's like, yeah, it's not bad to have an iron volcano. I'm not going to say it's bad to have an iron volcano, but we've got an we have iron volcano at home. Oh, they won't be able to get down here. Ken has nap now. How many batteries do we need? No, my greed is forcing me to stay here. Oh, you know what? There's your way down, dupes. Oh, right, rails. We need rails. We need rails and an output. I don't like the idea of it being right next to a volcano like that. We'll put it... How did we do this up here? I am not capable of functioning. Sure, let's just put you there. Why? I don't know. What a bunch of sloppy nonsense. Oh no, that can't do that. God, I can't think. Let's just let them build that stuff. Oh, and the gas pump that I didn't install. I hate this design. I hate it. It's a sloppy bunch of garbage, but I don't really want to stay here and make it better. God, I hate this. It does not look good. This I like. That looks nice. This looks like a bunch of garbage. But I suppose that is what it is. You can go here. Sure. Oh, they can't actually reach down there. Oh my god, I clicked on that 8 times and it didn't do anything! Yay! Where the fuck do I put the... the rail thingy. I mean, I guess I could put it there and put the sensor to the left. They can't get to the ones under there. Yay! That would have to have... Then we get ourselves a bridge for direction. A bridge on. And that, does that work? Bridges solve problems, right, Posture? Time! Is it time to pet the kitty? Okay, so guys, I'm sorry that I'm super tired tonight. So the plan for the next, for the schedule for a little bit is probably something I should get into while we take pills. I completely have lost track of what the plan is because I thought we were going to do RimWorld on Monday and Friday. But I honestly, I'm not feeling getting back into RimWorld lately. So I guess we're going to split our time up between Oxygen Not Included and Dyson Sphere Program, because those are the two games I'm really into at the moment. And then we'll do Outer Wilds on Saturday until we finish it, and then we'll fill that slot with something else. Sorry. So I was planning on doing RimWorld on Monday and Friday, Ani on Tuesday and Thursday, and then Dyson on Wednesday and Saturday. But I can't bring RimWorld back into the mix yet. It doesn't work for my brain. So I guess we keep Ani on Tuesday and Thursday. And we do Monday, Wednesday, Friday dice. Or do we? I don't even know. Never mind. That whole part where I was going to talk about the schedule, I have no idea what's going on with the schedule. We'll figure that out. Is everything actually built? No, we are definitely playing some Dyson. I need to play Dyson. It has been way too long since I've done a playthrough of that game. I just don't know if you guys would prefer if I do Dyson on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Ani on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We've been doing Ani on Tuesday and Thursday for, like, years. So I'd hate to, like, have people not be... Dyson Sphere program. I'm just of the mind right now, like, this planet is definitely gonna break. And we're definitely gonna have to come back here and fix it. There's part of me that wants so bad to just clean up all the janky ladders and everything, and there's another part of me that's like, will this work? Cool, let's be done. Here's the problem, though. Okay, you're going off soon. Well, these blobs, we're going to need access to this. Yeah, Dyson Sphere Program is a factory game that takes place in a star cluster that you get to set up power and infrastructure for and use belts and shuttles and stuff to send things all around the area, collecting resources and generating power. It's a really good game. Some of them just dropped the oil they were bringing. I'm glad we actually brought some oil with us. Like, I think that was completely an accident, too. I can't remember, though. Alright, let's check out... Okay, the CO2 is a gas. New printables. Squash fries. I feel like I should have put a temp shift plate in here to, like, get the water going. But at the same time, the volcanoes are going to erupt. Will they actually... There's a lot of ice in here. I think we have to break back in here, because I'm pretty sure there's more ice in here. Like, this, there'll be too much steam pressure if we don't do something. Does that make sense? Oh, and there's polluted ice. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not done in here. Should have set this up properly the first time, right? Right. Do I have naphtha in here? What temperature does naphtha freeze at? -50. Of course it does. Into solid naphtha. -66. I mean, at this rate, we might as well just break back in. Yep. No point in screwing around. We're just going to break that so we can move a bunch of ice out of there. Wait, also, I don't think I broke the carbon behind it. Nope. Almost left the iron temp shift plates in. Put some ice ones there. We'll probably need extra, so... 128 plus 45 plus 33. $206 times 30, so we need 6 tons to get 30 a tile. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So that's minus a ton and okay, so like that gets us there. I wish there was a hotkey for relocate. You could like click on it and click relocate rather than having to click down here. Thing sounds like a timer. Where is everybody else? Is everybody just hanging out inside? Nobody wants to go help Leo move things? I gotta say, it's real hard for me not to want to move every scrap of ice into the ship somehow. Also, anything that's not ice, please come and grab. Hi, Tachyon. I'll bite him. I'll bite the kitty. I love him. Lap time? Can we have lap time? Papa loves lap time. I know you hate lap time, but Papa loves lap time. so much ice. Oh, also, have we overflowed our ice, our water tank yet? Nope, somehow the water tank still hasn't reached space. Now, that liquid CO2 will just have to stay there for a second. I guess. You want to leave an emergency stash of ice, you can rail into the steam room if it gets too hot. I mean, there wasn't really a plan to do that, but it's probably a good idea. Wait, why is CO2 on... You put it on all standard, and stupid things happen. Now there's CO2 on the rails. I think Carrie is right about putting this stuff in insulated tiles, though. At least some of it. I need this place to actually get to vacuum. Tachyon, please. There you go, bud. Do we need to grab the plastic from the top, or do I even care? Some of it's probably just going to melt. 12.5 tons. See, that is the problem. Oh, we have no path down to the bottom again now. Yep. I did not think this through. Damn it, Bonnie. We do want the carbon dioxide on the rails. It'll turn into CO2 faster. We kind of have to make sure this whole thing actually works, in theory. Well, in practice. Screw it. I'm going to at least do some sort of fixing of the ladder system since we're stuck here. Rather than worry about them not getting rads, we just gave everybody rad pills. Speaking of which, how is our rad pill situation? 84. So yeah, we need to make, like, you know, a lot more of those, Stinky. I wish you could set a threshold for the rad pills so you could be like, hey, if your rads are above 80, take a rad pill. You know what I mean? But the fact that they'll take a rad pill if they've got 0.1 rads, that's like, that's frustrating. Might as well make them work. See, I don't want to go home to get the to get more plastic is my problem. I want to oh god, this is just going to be asinine. Now we just need that mod that makes it faster than a 3. I should have left the whole three tall ladder system in until we were ready to leave the planet. Here, since we're going to be able to access all this stuff, let's just toss it all down to the very bottom of the map and make me feel better. Oh, look! I already fucked it up. I knew I should have taken more time to design this. Because there's still oxygen in here, and it's superheated because there's no liquid. And I put that ladder straight down there, which makes that annoying, and that's bricked off that way, so that's annoying. I'm very tired, you guys. Okay, so how do I deal with this? It's literally just too cold to go anywhere. Can we get this thing fully vacuumed out before that volcano goes off again? Because if not, it's just going to break more stuff. We're just gonna move stuff and hope it all works. Micrograms, milligrams. 0.4 cycles. More stuff is just going to break. How are we going to deal with this? Basically too cold to liquid lock in anywhere. But that's what we have to do. God, I don't know how to fix this at all. No, where did you take? Where's the crude? Where did the crude go? Where did the crude oil go? Where did the crude oil go? That's not fair. It's hot enough in here to be breaking things made of steel, and it's cold enough out here to be breaking our liquid locks. Okay, so the crude freezes at -40, and it's currently at... I'm having an anxiety attack at the moment. How am I going to get into this thing to repair that without completely destroying everything? Because, I mean, this still has to... Oh, there's crude oil in there. There's still solid carbon in here as well. What can we do to get in here? Meanwhile, we're chewing through our coal. I don't know what to do, other than to maybe set up an ethanol distillery and make just a little bit of ethanol so that we could use that as a liquid lock, which is probably what we're going to have to do. I don't have a reasonable answer to this. Like, I legitimately don't have a reasonable answer to this. What do we have on this planet? Temperature does petroleum freeze at? -57. Not good enough. Anybody got any ideas? Or we just have to set up an ethanol distillery? And then we run into the problem of the ethanol flashing to gas. What can we make to make heat? Do I literally need to set up a space heater? Would that even do anything? We need vacuum in here, and it's not gonna happen. That's what we're doing with this thing. But it's not gonna, I feel like it's not gonna happen fast enough. And either way we have to get in, is the problem. I don't have an answer. Hi, Tachyon. Who's the baby? That's the baby. Is there anything else that creates a pass-through seal besides oil? Any liquid will do. It's just a matter of it is cold enough to freeze anything that we put out here other than ethanol, And inside here, and we don't have ethanol. We could try to make some ethanol, but it's a pain in the ass to do at the moment. And this thing is now heating up in here. Now we've got vacuum, so that doesn't matter. But if the thing we put here melts or freezes, everything we just did to vacuum this thing out is broken. Okay, we're gonna do dumb shit. Hang on, I can do this easier. Petroleum, 9 kilos. We're just gonna install a heater next to a petroleum blob. Petroleum melts at like -59 or something like that, it said, so. New printables. Yay. Now we have solid petroleum over there. How long till this thing erupts? 27.9 cycles. Stand in the molten liquid. Right, of course it's overheating. You know what? No, tell me you're not set on ice. almost. Real close. I'm not sure at the moment, Nerdy. No, 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 no. Fuck me, no. So bad is the answer to that question. Fuck. Fuck. You need to stop going. Everything off the rails. Please stop, game. Such a waste of steel. And then all of this is fucked now. All of this is fucked now. Honest to God, don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this. Let's deconstruct this. Let's deconstruct this. Everything that overheats, let's deconstruct because we're wasting materials. Not enough steam. Right. Because all of the water's on the bottom there. See, I can do this, no problem, but... Sure, Grill. The answer to everything, every question you have is, I'm too tired to be streaming. Joint plate about the transformer. Won't that dissipate heat out of the brick? I mean, this is milligrams up here, so this should just turn the vacuum. Like, reasonably soon. Not soon enough, but... I'm not worried about the steam room being too cold at the... Well, too cold, yes, but not... This is not usually how I do things. This is how I like to do things, but we try to just throw something together super fast. Never do things super fast. It'll just come back to bite you in the ass. Stop repairing things. Just stop repairing things. Disable auto repair. Disable auto repair. I don't want you wasting steel. If it breaks, deconstruct it. There's enough steam to overheat everything, but not enough steam to turn the steam turbines on. This is, like, frustrating. But again, it's just because I'm not awake enough to be doing this. Other than staying here for another 25 cycles until this thing kicks on, I don't actually have answers to this equation. Other than rip the whole thing down and start over, which is where I'm kind of at the moment. Oh, we're like 20 saves deep in this, and I don't go back to a save because I screwed up. If the game glitches, I'll go back to a save, but I don't go back to saves if I screw up. There's a solution. I just need to not be half asleep. Yeah, it's time to gut the machine. Unfortunately. It's not a matter of thinking of something, it's just a matter of being too tired. I legitimately need to quit my job. Oh, well, I broke broke the seal. Okay, not even kidding. Everything comes out. Everything. It's all done. We're starting over from scratch. Everything out. Yeah. And that's gonna break this room, right? Are you... No, you're idle, so that's fine for now. Temperature of these coming out is 2526. Wolframite is... Okay, so we're just going to build rails out of wolframite. There is steam. Is there any other gases in here? Yes, there's CO2. So... So we're going to have to vacuum this out anyway. So we're going to do this. Change the line. That's fine. Water can drop out. Don't care. Okay. Now we're going to build the rail system the way we should have built the rail system in the first place. Alright, you have to go there. Right? Need to go there. Now, wolframite melts at a lower temperature than the volcanoes, or higher temperature than the volcanoes put out. This will make sure that the rails go through the water on the bottom. And this is in the wrong place. All right. And again. Never be afraid to rebuild something entirely. That is the lesson here. Rebuild it 3 times if you have to. And what else do we need? We need a transformer. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Where are we gonna put that? How about we delete these and rebuild them again? Alright, we're getting this sorted out, or my name is Mud. I do sometimes wish there was like a vanilla way to make it go faster than a 3. My goal is to not openly cry on the internet in front of people. Can we please deconstruct this? How is it unreachable? How the ever-living fuck is it unreachable? Ha! Ah, that's why. Because all the Atmos suits are broken, so I forgot to reset them. Thanks, Tango. I don't really care. I've had complete meltdowns on the internet, but not because of this game doing what it's doing. This is something I've been trying to explain to my therapist. I was like telling her how difficult it was to game one night. She's like, yeah, but that's what games are for. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's not that I can't game. It's not that I'm not badass at games. It's that I don't get enough sleep. And because I don't get enough sleep, I can't actually do it. Like, this is easy. That's why I'm frustrated, is this is easy. But it's not easy when you're sleep deprived. And my options are to be homeless and not have electricity. Okay, that's not quite right, because that's got to go across there. Frustrating. You get deleted. Or give up streaming, and neither of those things are happening. So we just roll with being too tired to function. Yep, exactly. Conveyor chute can go away for now. You can go away for now, which means we're going to have to reset these, but that's fine. CO2. How do we get power in there? You, sir, do not need to be up there. That is an asinine location for you to be. Also, you can go there. Hey, and while we're fixing things... you go there. You can get removed. Stinky, you're supposed to be making rad pills. Empty that. Cool. That is more organized. Wonderful. Next up on the nonsense. All right, we are going to put you back in. Then we're going to go in here and find a mini pump. Put that there. That's going to go there. Got a timer on that petroleum now. Actually, you know what? That's not going to help anything. Meanwhile, while that's vacuuming, we'll clean up the mess that is the map. Because it's driving me crazy that there are resources sitting on the side. Not that we need ice, but I will be damned if I just leave this place looking a mess, because I will come back and look at it. That was my problem, guys. I'm not a by the seat of my pants, do just random janky shit type of player. I'm a sit and take my time type of player. And this this whole shenanigans is counterintuitive to my my playstyle. Like, I don't care if all this stuff is on the bottom of the map. I just don't want it scattered along the sides, because that drives me crazy. I went crazy once. Tomorrow we'll play this again, and we'll get the hell off this wretched planet and go somewhere useful. There's just going to be solid carbon dioxide everywhere from now until the end of time. We need that space heater. Which is going to overheat, because of course it is. Just need to keep that petroleum from freezing long enough for this to pump this out. Then we break that refined carbon. Oh wait, that is not... not the right spot. Gotcha. Which is fine, because if we place it on the rail like that... Rail. Meat suit maintenance. All right, hang on one second, Aya. I need to focus for a second. What is here? Petroleum, that needs to be gotten out. Alright. We'll stretch and do squats and all those things. All those wonderful things. Mm. Three, 4, and 5. And water. Water third. Shit, that rail is inside there. Well, it's lucky it doesn't matter if we break in there because we built in a solution. Now we can go back up here. No liquefiables. Make sure this isn't going to freeze. Yeah, overheat damage. Wonderful, wonderful. Disable auto repair. Please build that. To be moved, please. Yes, Tachyon, you are a very handsome kitty, and I love you more than anything in the world. Will you please go get me a sandwich, sir? Alright, we should be able to have this fixed before the end of the stream. Hi, buddy. There's your baby. There's your baby. I love his butt. You know, when people start playing Ani, they're always like, man, it's so hard to keep things cool. Like, heat is such a pain in the ass. And then you get to the point where you start doing, like, harder maps, and you realize that heat is easy. Cold is the fucker. Lost down a rabbit hole tonight. I got lost in I want to quit my job. I really, really, really want to quit my job. I cannot wait for this year to be over and I can quit my job and go back to only streaming full time. God, I miss those days. When breakdowns were because bad shit happened, not what is going on here. Oh my god, infinite loop, any? I did an infinite loop like that, but okay. How many rad pills do we have? Not enough. $10 tons of coal on this stupid planet between the coal power and the rad pills we need to live here. Did I sweep all that stuff? I guess I swept all that stuff. Hopefully it didn't melt anything. Oh, I put that there. Is that on the... Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. The dupe fell. Ah. Luckily, there's no fall damage in this game. Right, actually, now that one of them's up there. You would do that, wouldn't you? You would jump over there. Because that's a reasonable course of action, right? Yeah, dupes are idiots. Micrograms. We're almost there. And the water in the pipes is freezing because the steam turbines aren't working. Mm-hmm. I hate this planet. Please repair the pipes. Please repair the pipes. Please repair the pipes. Nobody's going to repair the pipes. I honestly think the repair thing needs to be addressed. Dupes never repair anything. There they go, finally. Cool, let's just bridge on some more water. You're active in 24 cycles. You're dormant in 43. I just need this place to be vacuumed out, and this could theoretically work. Oh, you're active. Excellent. Not the ones behind the steam turbines. Otherwise, they are. Good, perfect, great, wonderful. Why are you not overflowing? Oh, you son of a bitch bastard. Bridges fix everything. Nope, 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 nope. And I fucked up. But at least the CO2 is gone. So I remember this now from our expedition into this nonsense at home. Always make sure your rails run along the bottom, which is where the water will collect. No, I can't put the water pipes anywhere. No can do. The water pipes have to run behind the steam turbines. The crude oil, you fucking... is that? Solid carbon dioxide. Of course it is. Okay. No, we do not have names for the vents and volcanoes here. Not yet. There are 4 iron volcanoes. Larry? Huh. All right, the 3 in the problem room will be those. God damn it. We gotta go back in there. Because I don't want that debris to get fucked up. Not to leave it get fucked up, but... What happened? Why is there pee everywhere? So how? Okay, so that's a problem too. So let's address that problem. Let's deal with that. You should be there instead of up there, but do we just put another one in? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You know what? Let's just... Yeah, you can go there. But that drives me crazy. So we're gonna delete that. We're gonna delete you. We need a way in, so 9.3 kilos of petroleum. Probably more than needs to be here. Wait. Nope, that doesn't work. We just need an extra one. Because, of course we do. You can go there. That's fine. Hey, Flynn. How you doing? Yeah, I'm too tired to volcano, but we did it anyway, and it hurt. It hurt real bad. Okay, so we're gonna do something dumb. We're gonna mop liquid metal. Yeah, yeah. And now these are too hot again. We literally just need this water to be steam, and we will be fine. Imagine getting scalded by molten steel, or by molten iron. The steam room won't work. Because this is up here. We haven't gotten to the thermium yet, Flynn. We were forced to land to refuel, and it was like, well, while we're here, why don't we strip mine and tame the planet? How do I deal with this? Thermosensor. Thermosensor. That's the answer. Everything has an answer. Supposed to make one water output on top of every volcano. The water's all going to flow down to the bottom here. What we need to do is stop it from getting cold enough to become water. Send a green signal if it's above 180. I'm pulling the debris out at 200. So, now what do we got steam-wise? 14 kilos? 14 kilos. I'd like that to be more. And there's some random water floating around over here. I don't understand the 9 kilograms part. 149, 9 kilograms. Wolframite. Yeah, we're at 14. We need to put more stuff in here. It's just a matter of, like, balancing the cool and the hot. Are you still active? No, 10.2 cycles. You're active, 10.3. So let's grab... an ice temp shift plate and put you there. Stay hot, yeah. And there is water here again. Because of course there is. Because I'm sure the pipes are breaking. Because we don't have supercoolant. And we don't have polluted water handy. Can't remove the category if you search for it. and steady. Alright. That ice is never going to melt in debris form. I mean, it will, like a million years from now, but... Oh boy, we're already past time. Add meter and lower packets. I'll just make temp shift plates out of it. Okay, so how much is in here? Fuck, not enough. I mean, at least we're gonna leave with more iron on our boat. This is our rocket. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever done in my life, and it's all thanks to you guys helping me. And there's the problem. There's micrograms of iron on the line. Use cold or hot for the tiles. What do you mean? To melt the steel, I used liquid uranium, and to and it got too cold in here. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Hi, Tachyon. Please stop going in front of the monitor. I will feed you to the Cthulhu. Okay, so here's my answer to this whole fucking problem. It's a dumb answer, but if it's dumb and it works, right? We're gonna take a metal tile, let's call it steel. I'm gonna put you right there. So some of the water gets trapped. Thank you. I appreciate that. Chat helped a lot to design it. A lot of really good Ani players that hang out in here. This is a bad idea, isn't it? Yep. Hey, you know what? These batteries aren't connected. We were at a good stopping point, like, before we started. Love it when you start a playthrough, 1 feels fast, and you get to this stage of the playthrough and 3 feels slow. Whatever. We'll fix it tomorrow. It's not gonna work. Oh, wrong thing. Anybody speak English on? This human looks like they speak English. Those are English words. Alright, we're gonna raid over to a new friend. I am gonna raid and run, but if you guys want to stay and hang out with Ani people, we'll bring you to Ani people. I am sorry that I lost my mind tonight. I am underslept, but I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a better day. Alright, good night everybody.